Well, I'm Simon Scholes. I'm the founder and creative director of Perception Studios. We're an award-winning visual marketing agency, and we help brands and businesses create content that helps them stand out on social media, be that video, animation, aerial work, photography, graphics, all sorts of different types of stuff. But a few years ago, it became very obvious to me that not only was social media very important, but not every brand and not every business necessarily had the budget to create content with an agency on a regular basis. But social media, and especially video, is all about being consistent. So how can I help them be consistent, create regular content without having to pay agency fees all the time? So I sat down, I came up with a process. It kind of just tangled in with a lot of things other people were saying and stuff I'd been speaking about a long time. I called it How to 9 Times Your Social Media, and it's basically about taking little pieces of your content and making it work harder for you. If you've got a blog, can you do video with it? Can you do podcasting? All that kind of stuff. I turned it into a book. It went to number 1 on Amazon. Who would have thunk it? And it's still available now for like 99p or something, so go and grab yourself a copy. And it takes you through everything from marketing planning to podcasting, and like I say, all the stuff that happens in between. It's one of the most popular lives that I've done so far to date. When I split up the content, loads of people raved about everything he was talking about. Was a gentleman called Alan Spicer. Hello, Alan!
Hello!
When you go to the More Options page on YouTube and you start looking at what's there, it becomes a bit of a mind mash, and you're like, should I be doing any of this? Should I not be doing any of this? So I just want to go through a few things with you and just kind of get your point of view and just see what you think. So what importance does recording date have to put in your content when you put it live? What difference does that make, if any? Because you didn't expect it to have a difference because they wouldn't put it there for no reason.
Yeah, it's all down to cataloguing. For the average normal user, me, you, it doesn't have a massive impact. The reason it's there is because in the more advanced platforms, which you don't get to see, there is a content ID section. That means that if you're a business and you are a music producer and you're dealing more with licenses and international agreements, the date that it's published may be a searchable tool. It's something that you can export. It's something that in the content ID I can check for. And that way you're able to itemize your content a bit more. Release date, upload date, recording date. Now, it doesn't have any direct effect on the performance of the video. It doesn't have any direct effect on the algorithm, as I'm aware of. It's been around for a very, very long time. It's that initially all of these tools needed to be there to placate the larger companies, especially if you are uploading a Family Guy clip and you have proof that you are the owner of Family Guy. You'd have to put only the time it was recorded, the proof that it was aired in the US, and then what's known as captioning. It's slightly different in the US. Basically, everything needs to be released with specific laws and specific access. In America, they've got lots of loopholes to jump through. So the publishing date or the recording date doesn't really have a knock-on effect, unlike a few other things within there, such as, say, location and things like that.